What's up, guys? Hello and welcome to another Maker Monday. Gosh, it's been forever since we've done one of these, so I apologize for it being so long. Oh, good grief. We've got, everything's going crazy. It's like the world's going apart. You know what I mean? We got the COVID-19 thing. We've got everybody's, buying toilet paper and sanitizer. And I mean, it's just been crazy. And, to let you guys know what's been going on in my world real quick, as I've been not really quarantined at home, but my work has told me to stay home. So I'm working out of my home actually now. So I at least have that option, which is very good. A lot of people don't have that option. So, I go out for them. My heart goes out for them during this time. But it's the way that it is. I don't know. Things are just kind of crazy right now. So trying to make videos is even crazier because I'm also trying to juggle some other things. Where I live, they canceled the school year for our children. So our children are going to be home and we're going to be firing up like some sort of online learning. So we'll see how that goes. I'm wondering when thousands of children are going online, what that's going to do to the network infrastructure. I'm not sure. Hopefully they have a plan. Haven't heard anything from my ISP, but if everything just ends up blowing up and I'm not able to upload videos, you'll know why. Hopefully I'll be able to get in on social media, let you guys know what's going on. I'll be able to tell you, what's going on. Of course, I can use my cell phone because my cell phone is through my network carrier. But then again, who knows? Everybody may have that idea too. It's just crazy right now. It's just absolutely crazy. It seems like whatever somebody comes up with, everyone just goes out en masse and gets like the stores are just barren. I'm sure you've seen the memes and everything. It is. It's pretty wild. It's like the apocalypse is now, but yet it isn't. I don't know. It's very weird. So in any case, we're going to try to get back to our regularly scheduled program. So without any further ado, let's check out the recent Reddit posts. I was able to post some. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. It's been just kind of, like I said, it's been just crazy. So I'm trying to get back to where we used to be. So the first thing I see is my first Raspberry Pi project, RetroPie. I don't know if you guys remember when I did this and built a RetroPie gaming system. In fact, it's actually over here. Back, I can't even get my finger to work right. This way. All right, so it's back that way. This one is a 2-player one, and I wanted to leave that to you guys. I know that a lot of you enjoyed the build on that. If you haven't, check out the card wherever. I'll put a card for it somewhere around here. But anyway, check out the build for that. If you enjoyed that build and everything like that, I was thinking about building another one, and this time doing kind of like this, doing a 2-player version. So it'll be a little bit wider than the one that I made, so that way it can accommodate the 2 controllers. I kind of like this one because everything's like glowing, so that's kind of cool. Like the buttons are glowing and stuff like that. I could see if I could find some buttons like that that we could maybe backlight or something. But anyway, looked kind of cool to me, so I posted that. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see that video, if you want to see me build a wider one. Speaking about giving the power to you guys as far as what videos come up next, I'll start getting back into putting my polling. I like to do that, so those of you that might be new here or those of you that may not know it, definitely click the subscribe button and click the bell icon and choose all notifications, because I try to put out on Twitter, just in case if for some reason the YouTube thing doesn't work, polls. So I'll put up maybe some video ideas I have, or some project ideas that I may have, or at least some project ideas that you guys keep suggesting, and I'll kind of put that out there as to what do you want to do next. And so I'll let you guys kind of vote on those, and basically you get to drive the channel. So it's kind of cool. It's some good interaction. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't clicked that bell, definitely click that bell icon and choose all notifications, as well as check me out on Twitter, because on Twitter I'll do those polls as well, just so I kind of compare the two. That way I kind of get those of you that may not be checking your YouTube, and then same thing with those of you that may not be checking your Twitter. Kind of gets both ways. And I'll also, for those of you that are on Facebook, I'll see if I can't start doing that on Facebook as well. So if you have a Facebook, I'll put links down in the description, all that jazz. Follow me there, and make sure and follow me on all those different social platforms, and I'll make sure to get that stuff out. So next in the screen, now this one was interesting. I thought this was kind of cool. This guy has my digital timetable, and now with Reddit Karma Counter, so that's kind of cool. The only reason I included this one was it gave me an idea. You know how there's the I don't know how to explain it, like maybe like paddle switch, I guess you'd call them, wall switches. I was thinking if I can find an LCD screen kind of like this, maybe probably smaller, that can fit inside of those, wouldn't that be awesome to have like little LCD screen controllers that you could mount in like a switch box? And I don't know, could be cool. I don't know. Let me know down in the description if you'd like to see that video. But that's the reason I included this. It just got the gears turning, and I got to thinking, ooh, that could be actually kind of cool. I don't know what we would build out of it. Maybe it would be a total solid state switch. Maybe I would put that as like the front end to one of our smart switches, that we've been doing, either the Sonoff or the Zemi Smart ones or whatever that we'd be doing. Maybe I'll put that, you can make that like the front end to it, to where it's like a touch screen switch or dimmer. I don't know. Could be cool. Next, we'll check out bench power supplies. Now, this is something that's kind of cool. It caught my eye because it just made me think. Building your own bench power supply. I know a lot of you guys maybe are first time electronics enthusiasts. You're getting into it, you're building your lab, you're building up your different things, and these are kind of a cool, cheap way of, and also a way of upcycling as well, as taking an old power supply. This guy's done a real good job making a nice little basically a little box for it. It looks like it's got a fan in the side of it, maybe even a USB port. I think, is that a USB port right there? I think it is. And then of course, he's got some knobs probably for current and voltage, maybe maybe fine and coarse adjust. I don't know, whatever he's got going. Depends on if he's got a constant current DUI bench power supply. Could be a constant current power supply. If it is, that's maybe the current knob and that's the voltage knob. I don't know. Anyway, but basically, you use an old power supply out of a PC. Let's say you have an old PC that finally has died. Take the power supply out of it, and you can build one of these real simple benchtop power supplies out of it, really for hardly anything, because the big price is that power supply. So if you have one kicking around, you can build one of these and save yourself some money and have a really darn good power supply. Most computer power supplies have multiple voltages already in them, so you don't even have to mess with trying to create knobs. So you can get 12 volts, I think, 11.5 volts, 5 volts, and maybe even 3.3 volts. I think they have all those voltages anymore. You can get all of those, and so that's going to run a lot of your Arduinos, Raspberry Pis, things like that. So it's actually a pretty good idea to build one out of that. So all right, moving on, we've got the Raspberry Pi crash recovery device. This just was cool. I don't know if let's see, let me get into it here. I think this guy had the link to it. So he's basically built this out of kind of a Pelican case. I think he 3D printed this bezel. I think he's got it in pieces. Let me see. Yeah, he shows it here. So you've got this basically Pelican case. And then he basically wired up quite a few different things. Like, let me see. He's got like a little switch in here, like a little, yeah, there we go. Like a little Netgear network switch. Raspberry Pis on the back. Oh, it's going to go on its own. Raspberry Pi on the back with all these different plugs and connectors across the top for pretty much anything that you would want to ever plug into the thing. Basically built it kind of like a diagnostic system. And as you can see, 3D printed it all out and everything. So that's pretty much it for the pieces and parts here on our Reddit. The next thing we've got is our, yeah, you guessed it, tool of the day. Okay, so basically we're going to be talking about meter probes today. So these are the electronics meter probes, which are very, very sharp. They come to a very fine point, so that way you can get right in there to probe some of those real fine pitch materials. Now, I will say, word of caution, you can stab yourself with these and they do hurt. I have actually put one almost clear through my finger one time as I was not watching myself and was holding it incorrectly and bumped into a wall and pretty much dang near impaled myself. So you have to be careful with them, but they are fantastic when they are that small. You can actually be very gentle with it, and you can actually poke through insulation and wires. So if there's not a good place to actually probe, you can actually push it through the insulation and get the wire inside and be able to probe it. So fantastic. These are a set that I recommend. They're a good set. I own them. There's ones made by Panduit, I think. They're a little more expensive, a little more high quality, but these work fine. These are the ones that I use. But they even come with some little caps here, so if you're needing to get in some place where you could contact the sides, and really you only need just the tip to be exposed. These little things slide on the ends, and then only the very tip will be exposed, just in case maybe you have to put the two probes real close together or something. That way they don't short. Those are there, and then I don't know, those little pluggy things, I just throw those away. They go in the ends of these, and like, why? It's not going to corrode. Anyway, there's maybe a good reason. Someone in the comments will probably be like, oh, those are very important. Anyway, so I don't use them, but it's a good set, and they're not badly priced. I'll leave a link down in the description, and yes, that will be an Amazon affiliate link. So if you just want to support the channel, just use that link to go buy anything on Amazon, anything that you normally buy. If you mind, just use that link down there if you don't mind, and basically, when you buy stuff through Amazon, I get a little bit. It helps the channel. So if you'd like to help the channel out, definitely click the link, and you don't have to buy this product. You can buy anything, but just as long as you follow the link. So guys, all right, so I think that is about it for today's Maker Monday. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss those notifications when I do the polls and ask about that. I'm going to be putting one together because I've got quite a few different video ideas, quite a few different review items that I've got. So guys, make sure that you check out the Reddit link. Post anything that you want to Reddit, so that way we can review it live here on the show on Maker Monday. So any projects that you guys have, I would love to see. So make sure you post those on the Reddit page. Links down in the description. And make sure you guys wash your hands. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We will talk to you next time.